Mercedes, can you show us how to do that cute Valentine's hairstyle that you just posted? Yeah, I got y'all, because it don't feel like I have a choice the way y'all coming at me in those comments. For my thicker hair girlies, using a hot comb on those roots is going to give you that press that you're desiring. You know what the aunties say, it's not a soak press if you're not using a hot comb. I followed that up with my Babyless flat iron, which is also amazing for thicker hair types. This flat iron has not done me wrong yet. If you're interested in buying it, it's linked in my Amazon storefront. You especially want to use Miss Hot Comb on those edges, making sure you're curving it as you're going through the hair because the heat is at the bottom of the comb. And make sure you don't do more than 2 passes after using that hot comb. We don't want to burn the hair off. And that's how you get the hair nice and straight. Now, you couldn't see the heart part in the beginning of my video, but here I'm showing you that we did a heart part for her side bang. Baby, this hairstyle challenged me in so many ways. It was so much going on, but it was so worth it. I first started off by just doing a regular side part, and then I went in and created my heart. It's honestly very easy to do this. If you know what a heart looks like and you have a rat tail comb, trust me, you can put 2 and 2 together. For my visual learners, this is exactly how I achieved the part. And yes, it takes a little bit of time just to get everything nice and clean and precise. But if I can do it, so can you. Who wouldn't add a heart part to their hairstyle in February? Like, you should take every opportunity to do so. Once you get that base of the heart, all you have to do is clean it up and you can get it as perfect to the eye as possible. Highly don't recommend being a perfectionist like me. The heart is T and present. And not only did we do a heart part, but we did a squiggle part down the middle of that head. Even though it was squiggled, I made sure it was an even amount of hair on both sides of the part. It can be harder to gauge. Okay, detail. After doing all those damn detail partings, I went in with my Clear Murray's beeswax, thoroughly getting it through one of the ponytails with a comb, and then I put it in a temporary hold using my Anti-Size 64 rubber bands and brushed the rest of the product through my Cheetah Edge brush. This video isn't to teach you how to mold, it's to teach you how to do all the fun stuff, so we're going to skip the boring stuff. We used Empire Hair in color 530. To add some hair for the heart buns, I put a little piece of wrap-it at the base using glue and secured it with rubber bands. And starting at the bottom of the wrap-it, I used a little bit of glue and started wrapping my bundle on there. You don't want to add too much hair or make it too bulky at the base because we need to make sure that our bun can go on. This is how I create my heart bun illusion. I pretty much use 2 rubber bands to make like Mickey and Minnie Mouse ears. This is one of the most challenging parts to do this damn bun, just getting the hair through. This is exactly why you don't want your base to be too thick because it needs to fit in the middle of this donut bun. Once I finally get it to the top, I use a couple open bobby pins to secure it in place. Now, before you go with any product on these buns, you're going to evenly distribute the hair around the whole bun. And you're going to take a rubber band and slide it over that hair. Then we can mold it in place. I use my Kenra hairspray because it's a great hold, but it's not too much hold, just in case I need to fix something. I spray a little spray and then I brush that spray throughout and I dry it in place using my blow dryer. And you can add another rubber band just to get some of those flyaways down. Inspo Pick had hair coming out the bun, so I cut this at a shorter length so we could flip it later. Make sure they're even on both sides. Like I said, this hairstyle had a lot going on. Then we added some tracks to her bang, not because she necessarily needed it, but more to give it a more even look at the ends. And honestly, I feel like it makes the bang last a little longer. Make sure you're putting that track directly on the scalp and not on the hair, because if you put it on the hair, it will not stay. And really use pressure with your 2 fingers to make sure it's stuck and dry it in place using your blow dryer. To do the edges, I use my mini flat iron and curl the edges up. And y'all, she is so extra. She has to be one of my most extra clients. I am not burning her. I used the beeswax in the orange can to lay my edges and finish it off with hairspray, but I didn't show that because we're not here for that. And yeah, she could see it coming together. She was getting excited. To curl her bang, I split the bang into 2 sections because it's a lot of hair and it achieves a better curl. And I curled it using my T3 curling iron, making sure I was taking my time and making sure that I clipped it in place to really retain that curl. For the front piece, you can go a little higher up to give more of a curtain bang effect. For that hair that we have sticking out the bun, you can take your flat iron and you're just going to flip it up. And I didn't make this hairstyle up at all. She showed me an inspiration pic, so I'm gonna see if I can find who she got it from. After letting that bang sit for a little bit, I took out the clips and used a wide tooth comb to comb the 2 pieces together, combing back first and then combing down. And I took a little bit of my camera hairspray to just make sure everything was nice and in place. And yeah, I think I ate this hairstyle up for my first time. It turned out super cute and very festive for Valentine's Day. Bye, baddies.